Okay, I think this is about where we took the unfortunate tumble into the holding cell of unfathomable suffering, so this time we're just going to be a bit more careful on the walkway, which is difficult. It's difficult considering, I mean, you can see this, right? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious how bad this game is to control sometimes. Right, okay, we're through, we're safe, everything's good. Right, I say safe. Clearly more areas we can drop down here, so we'll have to continue being... Oh, there is stuff down there, so maybe it won't be the end of the world if we fall down this one. Hello. Yeah, I heard about the 3 keys getting pinched last night. I figured they'd send someone down here to grill me about it. Oh, this is the guy. Why were you expecting someone to question you? I'm trying to organize a union. I'm pretty sure I know how this works by now. You accuse me of a crime I didn't commit, then throw me into the Levant without a trial. Why bother questioning me? Just take me into custody and be done with it. Otherwise, get your butt out of my plant. So what do you want? I don't have all day. Know anything about this grit? Yeah, it's getting your hand dirty. So, what do you know about the keys getting stolen? Hey, my nose is clean. I'm just trying to protect my welfare of my workers. I don't know anything about the Brotherhood politics, but I'll bet you they're responsible for the disappearance of those keys. Those monks are backstabbers. So who do you think might have a motive to take the keys? It's common knowledge that Sister Angela is the most manipulative con artist of them all. She claims to get visions and trances on a regular basis between sessions of talking to the gods. An ambitious kook like her might find a relic that has been pretty valuable. Political weapon. Fuck that one up, didn't I? Especially when she's trying to establish her own sisterhood. I've got work to do and I'm behind on my quota. Don't talk to me again unless you're gonna arrest me. Okay, I guess we're done there. So, Sister Angela seems to be the person in question. We're just going to accept that this guy had nothing to do with it because he got all defensive and, you know, played the martyr a bit. So, therefore it couldn't possibly be him. Oh, it's just these... There's a lot of these guys just standing around being like, where are the things you want? Anything else around here before we go back and speak to Sister Angela? There's an upstairs. Ooh, with a door. Which leads to even more upstairs. Hello? They're manufacturing the grit. It must be them. There's no other possible explanation for it. What is this? Okay. And this looks like some sort of lift, but I don't see... Oh, no, there is some sort of thing we can't use. I guess this would be a job for our good friend Pal, if we could have good friends at this point. Fortunately, I'm all alone. So, guess there's not much to see here right now. Oh well, this was a nice little detour. Got to see some sights, such as they were. And I think we probably risked falling down into places we can't get back up from about 8 times as well. Which, you know, gives us that enhanced feeling of adrenaline, you know. Really psychs us up to play more of the video game, knowing that at any time our save file could be ruined. Careful, careful. Can we... Nope, okay. This is the bottom floor, we've not been down here yet, have we? Listen to me. Not only is this heat gonna kill me, but my back's knackered out and my neck's stiff as a floorboard. Especially along the back here. You know, I feel you, mate. I really do feel you. This heat is going to kill me. And I'm getting a bit of a backache from hunching over my computer all day as well. And this mask hasn't come off in 3 weeks. It's completely adhered. Right up here in the front. See that? Okay, well, I'm sorry. Maybe you should quit your job then. Go work somewhere else. This guy's still just trying to tell us where the sluice gates are. That's fine and careful. Fine and dandy. Through this door, then. There is more down. Takes us to the deepest depths of the deep web. No, this isn't the deep web. This is the deep sluice gate. Yeah, I know the code to the sluice gates. What's a white-collar schmuck like you want with it? I'll give you the code to the sluice gates if you replace the filters on the magma siphons for me. Here are the replacement filters. Just plug them into the magma siphons located in 4 sections of the regulator pipes downstairs. I don't want to have to fish you out, so don't get lost. I'll give you a ball of yarn, but the sludge down there would eat through it. But here's an antidote aspirator with a sulfuron toxicity meter on it. I'll kick you once... Oh, no, he won't kick me. He won't kick me at all. That's unfortunate. I was kind of into that. It'll kick on once it detects sulfuron gas. And it will. If the meter gets near 100, you better use the aspirator or your internal organs will be lunch meat pretty quickly. Anyway, thanks, Mac. That sounds fun. Why am I doing this? Not really sure what's it. Oh, this is the key to the sluice gates. We don't know the code yet. Can I guess we'll just enter one and... There we go. Literally couldn't escape that without entering something. Oh, down we go. I don't know how we meant to use that ladder when it's on the other side of the shaft, but I guess we're meant to make a leap for it. Oh wow, that builds up quickly. I don't like it. Let me up. Okay, how is this done then? Before we go diving into there, let's... Are we meant to, like, equip something? I guess not. No, but he did give us something. No. Where's the... There we go. There's the rest of the inventory. Don't know why that wasn't showing up before. Unbelievably sad tourist picture. Okay. We got this thing, which is the meter. There's the aspirator. Right, okay. So we need to use that when shit gets real. Alright. I don't know if we need to go into the menu to do that. There didn't really seem to be an option to use it when I was on it there. Might be something to do with these things along the top, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm looking for, to be honest. Found this. The moss that grows on monks. Apparently they scrape it off and leave it down here. That's what causes all the toxic fumes. Oh, this looks important. Hey, we did it. I note that my poison isn't building up this time. It's like it forgot. Which I'm fine with. If the game wants to bug out and not kill me, then I'm all for that. There's another one. There's no way I'm finding my way back from here, by the way. I've just been taking paths at complete random. I've had no sort of plan in mind. Normally you should like stick to one wall to fully explore an area, but that's not what I did. Instead I'm just walking around and probably slowly dying. Not from poison, mind you, just from old age. I feel like we've been this way, haven't we? Or have we? No, clearly not been this way. No, nothing that way. Oh, yay! Just gotta find one more and then, you know, find the exit, which might be a bigger ask than you'd expect. Or maybe not. Okay, so there's the exit. Just gotta try and remember where that is and find the last majigger now. Last thingy-mabob. The last one of these. I feel like it's going to be in Sector 4. I don't think we found one in Sector 4. Probably going to be... If there's 4 of them and there's 4 sectors, it would stand to reason that there's going to be one in each sector, right? Right? Ta-da! God, I'm good. 4th and last. That about does it. Easy peasy. I mean, admittedly, I appear to have bugged out the main challenge of this section of the game, but... you know, last night I was doing a maze very similar to this in Breath of the Wild. Found a big snowy place. It had a big labyrinth in it. And I'm not very far in that game, so I think I was meant to have better equipment and stuff, and the enemies were very hard, and I was slowly dying of cold, and I only had 3 hearts, so it was fun, but I got through it. Got a ridiculously good claymore, which I've been using to, like, 4-shot bosses and things. But that doesn't, that little anecdote doesn't really get me out of this maze of poison, does it? It's around here somewhere, because that's where the thing was, and it was very near the thing. I feel like this is Sector 4 again now, though, right? Sector 1 that we started in. That's why they call it Sector 1, because it's the first one. It's very clever. There we go. There we go, did it. Here's all that clattering. That's apparently the amount of noise I have to make when I blow my nose. You haven't even heard the good bit yet. Wait for it. I'd apologise for that, but honestly I kind of like being annoying. It's what got me where I am today. Alright dude, I've done your job. Shucks, I was hoping you'd take longer. The code to the sluice gate is 49665. Love your smell. I do have a good smell, thank you. The Joe Musk, I call it. Did you say 49665? Yes, yes he did. Cool. So I'm not entirely sure why we're doing this. We're meant to be investigating this Angela chick, but... You know what? If we're down here... As the abbot said, this place is dangerous. Lava spouts are everywhere, so be careful. We're looking for the resonating fluid. There must be some sort of compartment or machine where it's stored. Oh yeah, he told us to do this as well. He gave us 2 jobs. Find the keys and get the resonating fluid from the horrible, dangerous area. Which makes me wonder why that guy wouldn't just let me come downstairs. Like, I'm doing it on the abbot's orders. He is the boss, right? Watch out for any other broken equipment or cables that might electrocute you. We're in danger central, so be careful. Alright, this sounds like a fun place. Especially, definitely a good place to build, like, a city above. Okay, we'll not go the way with the fire plumes in both directions. You know, even in a place where he's literally feet away from molten lava, Boots won't remove his trench coat. This man's dedicated to the look. Boots doesn't have a security card. Poor Boots. Just wait for this to poof. There we go. This place is just as mazy as the other one. Only this actually has danger because I didn't break it. Door. Hey, we found another time minder. I guess we'll save. Okay. Well, that was fun. What's this? Oh, it's not a thing. It just... Why is that not a thing? That's so obviously a thing. So why can I see lava through that box? Oh shit, shit, I'm breaking it again. Don't do that, Joe. I'm gonna need a card for this, aren't I? Or maybe it's just nothing. Maybe there is nothing here at all. Oh, from this angle, it's a thing. It's a lava sampler lever. It's just not a thing from any other angle, apparently. Fuck this game. What do I do with a lava sampler lever then? I'm sure I'll find out in time. No, I don't. Oh, of course, yeah, the camera's the wrong way around. I was getting confused there. Is there nothing I can do over here? Like maybe go up, up, up. Turns out yes. Looks like this lever fits in the big power unit. I think I can turn it on. Hope it doesn't blow up. We all hope it doesn't blow up. This is my save data we're talking about. It's only your life. Alright, did that do anything? Except deliver us one of those patented Anachronox slow pans. I think the sampler down there was activated by turning this on. That thing down there? I guess we need to go down there. Down we go. Let's just descend into the lava. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, we can get a bucket of lava. And what are we going to possibly do with that? Oh, it's attached onto our thing. That's cool. I was half expecting him to just like pick it up and put it in his pocket or something. And me to be able to have a fit of nerd rage at that being a thing. But it turns out it's actually sensible about it. So good job, I guess. So now what? It appears to be stuck in the wall. This probably wasn't what we were meant to have done with it. Let's go back. We've got lava. Is there somewhere obvious that I can put lava? Hang on. No, that's not it. It kind of looked like there was a track I could maybe pour lava into and it would run off somewhere. I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas here. I'm just trying things. I can go down here. I don't know what the point is there. What am I going to do with a bucket of lava in this room? Seems like there should be some purpose, right? What's this button do? Oh. I guess there was some purpose. It was another time minder. A lot of them around here. It's like they expect you to die a lot or something. That's a cool little puzzle. I liked it. Where the fuck are we now, though? There's nothing to fight down here, by the way, because fighting on my own seems like a big... You know, it took long enough for fights to finish when I had a full party. Okay. Let's not go too close to the edge of that in case we fall in it. Have we done a full loop? I can't even remember where we came in from. Yeah, I saw that door. We must have come in from over here somewhere. That's not a real door. I think we came in from there, didn't we? Let's go down the ramp. Awful lot of nothing to see. Very good. Yep. Complete with the dead end and everything. Come see the sights of Hephaestus and its shit. That's it. Just shit. Pretty much all this place has to offer. Monks and shit. Hello, what are you? Glitching through the table. Are you the key card? You are the key card. Key card. Excellent. Considering no one seems to ever fucking come down here, it makes you wonder what that keycard's purpose is, but... Uh-oh. I think maybe we should get out of this room. I don't know where I'm meant to go. It's still flashing. Everything is still bad. Help. Close this door. Everything's scary. Please stop. I can't take the lava out, so I can't ride the lift. So I guess I'm just gonna stay here and die, right? Well, it's been nice knowing you, Boots. We had some good times, yeah. Alright. I mean, still beats me how the fuck we're meant to get back at this point. But at least we didn't die. Someone's making a lot of noise. Oh, hang on. Hey. Do we need to start the pressure-y thing and then come in here? Yeah, he does. This thing's loud. Was this room so loud before? I don't remember it being so loud before. Alright, we'll go back down to the bottom again. Press the big button and then we'll go into that room and see if that does anything. Of course it's a one-way door. Of course it is. Why would you ever want a door to open in both directions? Press the button. I would see if I can remember where that place was. It's about 60 seconds, there's plenty of time to find it though. Not in any immediate risk. I don't even know if I'm at any risk at all, to be honest. I don't really know what is even happening in here. I don't really want to die. I don't know why I can't come in here now. Certainly can't close the damn thing. So we just wait and see what happens. There doesn't really seem to be much else we can do. I'll be through this doorway in case that helps in some way. Looking at this lovely rainbow. Okay. So that's why we couldn't come in here. Apparently while that's doing that, this is up. It doesn't seem like it's instant death anyway if you're around here when that goes off, so I don't know, maybe we press the button and see what else happens in this area at the time. This is it's interesting. I don't know why the siren and the flashing lights when nothing that dangerous seems to happen. Seems a bit over dramatic, to be honest. Let's just stand here and watch the inside of this. So, we now have 40 seconds to kill. Again, we seem to be spending an awful lot of time just waiting for this timer to count down. I don't know what to talk about, to be honest. I'm not exactly a fountain of inspiration. Nothing that exciting happens to me. Met a racist the other day, that was pretty fun. Had the takeaways were shut around here because it was some holiday for, you know, Muslims. But okay, something happened in there. I wasn't really paying attention. Anyway, I'll continue with that story. I'm going to go press the button again and just wait in there and see what happens this time, I guess. Yeah. No, as I say, it was a Muslim holiday. I don't know if it was Ramadan. I don't really know when that is. Something important, I guess, was happening. So all the takeaways were shut, which is fair enough. You know, people are entitled to have a day off. But there was some fucking asshole just walking down the middle of the town centre just yelling about lazy packies or something, and I was just like, for fuck's sake. What is wrong with people? Interesting. I guess we want to go to the second floor then. Ah, hang on. Okay, now I'm getting a handle on what I'm doing here. But no, as I say, people are interesting beasts. Like, if you're a racist, fair enough, but why be so vocal and loud about being a racist in the middle of the town, you know? Let everyone know that you're a fucking asshole. Oh-ho! Ho-ho! That was an overly convoluted, very gamey sort of puzzle there that you wouldn't really expect to exist inside an actual power generating facility. What's this then? Fluid dispenser, authorized personnel only. Warning, resonating fluid, do not stir. Oh, that's what we came for, right? Yes! We got the congratulations, you did a thing noise. So congratulations, us, we did a thing. I'm assuming this is going to take us back to, yeah, here. Which means I kind of still want to know what's over here. As incredibly dangerous as this looks. I can't just not know. Alright, we're picking this. Plenty of time to do this one, that's very nice. Quite an easy lock to pick by all standards, I would assume. And we are in to whatever this is. Cool. I mean, there's levers and shit, but we can't actually... Oh, we can, okay. No chance, this thing's rusted shut forever. Guess the maintenance crews are all hawking t-shirts now. Okay. That does seem relevant, though. We'll have to remember that there is a rusted lever that might do something, possibly. On the other side of all the fire. Literally all of it. Is this going to take us back round to... Ooh. That one took its time. Oh, hello, this is a place we've not been. Open. Big old spinny thing. We can't grind our face off. That's unfortunate. I think boots would look better without a face. we been in this one? Look at all these exciting places we can go now that we have a security card. It's a good thing someone just left one lying around, isn't it? I didn't even realise that was an item until I clicked on it. Ooh, okay, never mind. Bit of fire never hurt anyone, you'll live, Boots. This is back to the start, I believe. Oh no, this is another place. We've not been with the electric cables yet. So what's in here? A heel grease. How much damage did that horrible burning sensation do to us? Is there any way to... Boots? Oh, it did 10 damage. Oh well, boo-hoo. Fuck it, I might just run through them in future. This is a really dangerous place. You might take 10 damage from some fire. Says this guy is used to getting seriously beaten up by seriously scary shit. Right, that's where we've been. Cool. Getting a handle on this area now. We've not been forward down here. I think this might just loop back to the entrance though, to be fair. Looking at it. Yeah. Okay. So we've covered this area. That was cool. Never really worked out what the rusty lever did, but that's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. Right, so that's that done. Next, we need to go speak to our good friend Angela, whoever that is. It was Angela, wasn't it? It is sister something beginning with A. I'm doubting myself now. Anita? Angelica. Is Angelica really a name, or was it just a thing that was in Rugrats? I've never met anyone called Angelica before. I tell you what, if I ever have a kid, I'm going to name it Angelica, just regardless of its gender. That's just going to be its name. Just to prove that it's a real name. To validate Rugrats, because that show needs validation. Right. This place is bigger than I remember it being. Oh, this was the top, wasn't it? Shit, we were meant to have got off. We were meant to have got off the joyride earlier than this. I think we went up one too many floors. Is this? Yeah, we need to go down a floor from here. I can find the door. There it is. Sorry, my spatial awareness isn't the best. Yeah, I kept going there when we meant to get off here. Okay, cool. We're getting somewhere now. By getting somewhere, I mean we're successfully managing to backtrack through an area we've already been through. Wouldn't exactly call it progress, but it's not progress. Also, fuck all items that just float on ledges. Just fuck them. It's not okay, and it never will be. Can I... Is there a control panel? Oh, there it is. Right! Right, we are getting somewhere, I suppose. Next we need to go find the woman who I have dubbed Angelica. Assume she's going to be in here somewhere. We're looking for a lady one. In fact, we're looking for a time minder first, because it's been a while. I know there are loads of time minders down there, but I walked past a few and I don't... You're a lady. Are you Angelica? No. She's Socrates. Let's see what this guy has to say on the subject. It was Angela. I was right the first time. Sister Angela, if the accusation hadn't come from that little hooligan Norman Malloy, I might have taken it seriously. Angela's always been an odd duck. As strange as she is, however, criminal activity doesn't seem in her nature, but you better question her just to be safe. This is to be a thorough investigation, no matter where it leads. Even if it turns out it was you all along, Mr. Pope. I'm now aware that he's an abbot, because they told me that, but I'm going to call him the Pope anyway, because the Pope is a much cooler name. What? Let me alone. Okay, I'm sorry. I can do this. I can do this. Yes, successfully walked. Kind of. Something approaching a walk, anyway. It's more like single foot roller skating, but... What are you?
Mystic is creation.
Okay, cool. You kind of look like something that lives in people's colons, but... Are we? We appear to have got outside somehow. Oh, so you have a life... Yeah, it's this guy. Yeah, we came down here before, and then there was like a dude in the way being all like, you can't come through here, boy. But this time I can come through here, boy. Despite, you know, breaking and entering and being sentenced to death, apparently I now have more rights than someone who hadn't done that. Just like the real life prison system. Hello ladies, are either of you Angela? Mystic will nurture us. That's nice. Mystic will heal us. Very nice. I'm looking for... Do you know Angela?
This is not only a place of knowledge, study, and self-discipline, it is also a sanctuary for those seeking refuge from misfortunes.
Cool. Do you know Angela? This one.
The mystic. She rests in her personal quarters. Past this door, make right. Follow hall. Candle in front of door.
Past this door? Like the one you stood next to? Past this door, make right. Handle in front of door. Cool. Strangers in trench coats, questions on your lips. The gods sent me a vision of you last night. You will ask us about the 3 keys of Cavatum, and you will accuse me of stealing them. Q. Do your visions tell you anything about the disappearance of the keys? The mystical graces are elusive. I do not choose them, they are chosen for me. As for the disappearances of our holy relics, I can only mourn for their theft. Luckily for you, the gods do not disapprove of my cooperation. Well, if you didn't pinch the keys, who did? Balance is delicate. Power has shifted dramatically, not only in the universe, but within our own hallowed stones. Brother Lizaria recently vacated the position of abbot. His political enemies are abundant. Revenge often lends men to reckless acts, wouldn't you agree? Luckily for you, I'm going to repeat the thing I just said. Does this grit remind you of anything? The seeding of the worlds by the sweet chariots of life. From earth all arises, the dirt of life, the grit of living. Where were you in the wee hours last night after the Compline prayers? I dreamt of cowslip and bayberry leaves. There was a man in the woods, wooing me against the bark of glowing mystic trees. Then the rain of truth came and washed away the lies of the world. I was the only one left standing. No thief am I. The keys of Cavatum are inconsequential to me. I am an emissary of the gods, a seamstress of light and shadow, painting truth through my visions. Alright. May the gods burn the pain of wisdom and light directly into your forehead. Well, that fucking told me. We need to find the ex-abbot then. This fruit. Physics states it has potential energy. If I were to strike it, its energy would awaken. Cool. I can't do anything with it, so you do you. It's irrelevant to me, obviously. I'm looking for one of those little Igor blokes who can point me in the right direction. I don't know where to find. Are you the guy? According to the scriptures of Simon, the awakening of Mystech is to be followed by a great war of the cosmos. The Brotherhood of Mysterium is divided between building an army to prepare for this vague battle and expanding the reach of the Order through this entrepreneurial design. I see both sides of the issue. Mystech has awakened, so where is the war? Who is the enemy? Until the answers are apparent, the best way to serve the Order is through financial security. Solvency brings the leverage to deal with anything. Money can buy armies. On the other hand, the mysterious destruction of Sunder should be indication enough that the universe is in danger. Hephaestus is at the center of Mystech. Could we be the next target? If the scriptures are right about the Great Awakening, then maybe it's right about the Great War. Is it right about this guy? Does it say anything about the man who doesn't know how to walk in a single direction? He who spinneth. Okay, now it suddenly started raining here. Don't know if you can hear that, but I can hear that pretty thoroughly through my headphones, so I don't know if my mic's picking it up or not, but Jesus Christ, that's a downpour. I've got fucking washing out, god damn it. Oh, well, I guess I'm not wearing those clothes for a few days. This is like the first time it's rained in a while around here, though. It's been absolutely roasting for some time.
Guilty.
Oh, well, this guy just admitted it. I guess it was him all along. I'm thoroughly fucking lost now, by the way. This place is big. It's a big place. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for Brother Lizaria.
My former master. Right through this door and make an immediate left.
Make an immediate left. Oh. You disturb my prayers for what reason? Does this grit look familiar to you? You interrupt my prayers to shake a fistful of dirt in my face. I question the abbot's judgment is a word now, in allowing an outsider to lead this investigation. Do you know anything about the robbery of the 3 keys of Caverton? Am I under suspicion? I would never do anything to hurt the monastery or the Brotherhood. I'm an austere and devoted follower of our order. You're well connected. Any ideas who might have stolen the keys? I am distrustful of all outsiders. One fellow in particular, a Mystech dealer named Thomas Lytton, especially strokes the fires of my suspicion. The 3 keys of Caverton would fetch a healthy sum in the black market for a man who might have the right connections, which I hear he does. He's currently under house arrest. I should be easy enough to find and question him. And where were you after the Compline prayers last night? I retired to my chambers immediately after Compline and slept restfully until morning. May I return to my prayers, please? Well, you might as well. There's clearly not got anything else going for you since you appear to have lost both your lips and your eyeballs, so I'll leave you to it. Let's go talk to the suspicious man who told us to piss off as soon as we went near him then. Who'd have thought he might be relevant in all this? I believe he was this way? This way? Here? This down here? There he is.
Hey, nice to see a friendly face round here. Is there something I can help you with?
Didn't you just tell me to get lost last time I spoke to you? You changed your tune, didn't you? Where were you after the evening prayers last night?
After the evening prayer, I was fast asleep. I remember being woken up by the monks making their way to bed. They sounded like penguins.
Yeah, I hear you're the man who can hook me up with the black market items.
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. I don't deal in anything illegal like that, although I hear it's quite lucrative and gets you invited into really trendy parties on Corsica. And I love parties. But no, believe me, I'm a legitimate Mystech dealer.
Why would I want to lose my license selling heavily priced objects of art to men with expensive suits and exquisite girlfriends? Have you seen this grit anywhere? Yeah, I know that grit anywhere. There are always tons of it at the bottom of the shipping crates of Mistech they send me. You ought to talk to the librarian about it. He's a geologist or something. Probably from the tunnel transport area where they load the Mistech onto a train to take to the entertainment district. It's seen the whole process. This stuff is everywhere. So, know anything about the robbery of the keys? Of course not. I feel like a criminal or something. I'm constantly under watch, and everyone looks at me funny. It's horrible. They make jokes about my weight and spit in my food. Honest, I'm only here renegotiating my Mistech contract. I assure you, it's got nothing to do with the disappearance of the keys. I'll spit in your soup unless you tell me who stole the keys. I swear I don't know anything about it. Honest, I don't. But spit in it anyway. Could use the flavour. I don't know anything else. Alright, so we want to find the librarian now. This is an awful lot of just people telling me other people did it. It's not really solving much. Oh, we're not allowed to be pointed towards the librarian. That is interesting. I guess we'll just have a walk around and see what we can find. Excuse me. I don't believe we've been this direction yet. No, that's not a real door. This, however, looks like a library. These guys really do like admitting that they're at fault, don't they? Any of you a librarian? Unfortunately for the Brotherhood, the Grand Mysterium does not bother with the day-to-day running of the monastery. I think he knew all of the political maneuvering. He would be appalled. Instead, he's off in his own little world, locked away in his chambers all hours of the day, studying the scriptures of Simon. I believe you have business with the Abbot, Detective. The 9 Enigma chambers would be the least of your concerns right now. This is the great library of Hephaestus. We have every manuscript, codex, and palimpsest, pertaining to the scientific and spiritual studies of Mistech. As you can see, it's a rather underwhelming collection of works, but I suspect more scholars will put pen to paper now that Mistech has blossomed into adulthood. Unfortunately, the library is currently infested with bugs that have acquired a taste for our parchment. We've tried everything to rid ourselves of the pests, but all attempts have proven fruitless. Anyway, is there something I can help you with? Are these 2 clumps of grit from the same source? Sir, I am a herbalist. Why are you showing me 2 handfuls of grit? Herbalism is not the study of dirt, it is the study of herbs. I don't know who told you I am a geologist, but they are quite different. But if you want my opinion on that grit, I can tell you this much. I hate it. When monks come here to study after they've been supervising the loading of Mistech into the tunnel transport, I'll find this residue all over my manuscripts. It drives me mad. Is it so hard for them to wash their hands? Tell me, is it? Let's see what we have here. Oh yes, look at that granular consistency of the grit. See those silver flecks of pumice there? This is the sediment from the Levatic processing plant. It sticks to the bottom of the packaging crates when readying Mistech for transport. Later, when the crates are put on board the tunnel to transport, the sediment falls onto the transport tracks and is crushed into this fine grit. There's no doubt about it. I may not be a geologist, but I know my pet peeves. That crime scene grit is definitely from the tunnel transport area. Hope that helps with your investigation. All I ask for in return is both of those samples. I'd like to put them in a safe place, away from my precious manuscripts. Well, what a surprise. It was the fucking guy we questioned right at the start of this whole thing. The guy from the loading bay. 100% him. He was just like, no, go away, nothing to do with me. And we were like, okay, fine, fair enough. He made a compelling argument. We'll accept that. This way, right? So, yeah. I guess we go back and talk to him again now. You what? You connected with these two clumps of grit? I see. Maybe you ought to take a seat, Detective. I'm going to tell you a little story. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a monk. To me, being a monk was better than being the president of PAX. Even before finding work here at the mining plant, I wanted to be part of the Order of Mysterium. It's the only place I knew I belonged. Monks do whatever they want. They have access to the library filled with books on Mystech where they spend all afternoon reading. Or they can turn their attention to the mystery of the 9 enigmas and let their mind drift into space. Man, they have it made. Because I've been a worker at the mining facility, I'm considered hands-off. I could never become a member of the Brotherhood. So when someone offered me a chance to change that, I took it. Sister Angela said that if I stole the 3 keys of Caviton for her, she'd open the books for me when she establishes her own competing monastery just a few volcanoes west of here. Yeah, I stole the keys, but I don't have them. Last night, we used the tunnel transport to take the 3 keys to the surface. One of her associates took possession of them there. I've been full of remorse and guilt ever since. What was I thinking stealing from the Brotherhood? My life is over. They're going to throw me into the Mysterium Levant. I know it. Yeah, probably. They tried to throw me in there just for entering the building, so, you know. Well, it was Angela all along. Brilliant. Unless that guy was lying. Alright, Boots, before you go barging into Sister Angela's room looking for evidence, let's get help from some other party member first. I don't want a disastrous repeat of the Anselmo case. If you're going to search the room, someone better distract the suspect. Okay. Of course we can actually leave this place now, can't we? So I could have rounded up a party before. I know you wouldn't accuse anyone of a crime without hard evidence, would you, Detective? Of course not. I believe the exit was this way. Probably. Thought that sound effect was just him rattling on the floor there. Oh, it actually was. Okay, fair enough. So we need parties. We need members for our party. They were just like hanging around town, weren't they? I know What's-Her-Face was like at the very start of the area because I bumped into her pretty much as soon as I arrived. Stiletto. Boots and stiletto. God damn, I've just got that. That's so dumb. That's so very dumb. Still the mystery of this voice. Guess I'll never solve this one. Hey, Grumpos. 2-man job? Well, I'm flattered you'd think of me, Seamus, but don't you think the young lady would make a better choice? What's wrong with you, son? You jingle-brained? You like hanging out with old men? Don't you like girls? Go take care of business, son. I'll be shopping. Fair enough, Grumpos. Well, he put me in my fucking place, didn't he? Oh, there she is. 2-person job. Sounds like just the old days. Let's cook. And then I consumed her. I know she's running behind me, but she did just completely vanish when I clicked on her. There's a thing there. Can I have that thing? Amulet of Alertness. Very nice. We are 59 minutes into this recording now, and there's a time minder up there if I can navigate this fucking fence. So I'm gonna go ahead and save and wrap up here. Especially since my computer seems to be shitting itself again, and it probably sounds like someone's vacuuming, so seems like a good reason to stop. Yeah, I'll see you for the next one, when we'll blame everything on Sister Angela, because she's a bit weird, and that's what you do, you blame the weirdo. I'll see you for that, and you guys have a swell time in the meantime. I'm probably gonna go get rained on now. Bye-bye.